When we see images of suffering, one natural reaction is to turn away, wondering, what can I do? I'm only one person, and such problems are overwhelming. The truth is that here, tonight, you can change a life. Medical challenges in places like Uganda, just one of the 53 nations where Medical Teams International has a presence, are the results of poverty and a resulting lack of healthcare infrastructure. What might be a simple ailment here can be life-threatening there.
There are many, many tropical ulcers. We would probably see 50 to 60 people a day in our tents, and there would be various wounds that needed to be cleaned, sewn up. So cleaning them vigilantly and giving them the antibiotics, which are $2, it cures the tropical ulcer.
While teams of Medical Teams International volunteer medical professionals that include people like Kathy have a continual rotating presence in countries like Uganda, Medical Teams International supporters, such as Scott and Dana Kress, sometimes seek a first-hand experience of the organization's impact on people in need.
In Uganda, they had a group of 16 youngsters, and all were HIV positive. It was so emotional listening to their, and, it's hard for me even to say it right now, but I'm sitting there saying, how can I help these people? What can I do?
Brenda was 12 and her mother had passed away, and she lived with a stepmother who separated her from her own children because of her uneducated fear that her children would get HIV. We taught some art classes. We asked them to draw a picture that brought joy to their lives. Brenda drew a picture of her mother holding out a bouquet of flowers that said, I would smile if I could see my mother's face one more time. This little girl with this huge heart just touched all of us, and we realized that keeping her healthy and involved, because she has so much to give, was paramount importance to all of us.
Brenda will receive medication from Medical Teams International until she is 24. If her illness progresses to AIDS, she will be referred for government assistance. Medical Teams International's Prevention from Mother-to-Child Transmission program is now giving children like Brenda hope for a full and healthy life. Since September 2008, 54 women have tested positive for HIV/AIDS, and 53 of those mothers have delivered HIV/AIDS-free babies.
I did at times feel like, boy, there's so much work here. How can we really help the situation? But after you see how Medical Teams operates and this idea of this long-term goal of educating so that when we leave, the local people can carry on, that was very reassuring.
The smallest amounts of dollars utilized by the way Medical Teams as an NGO utilizes them can be leveraged in impossible to comprehend ways. It translates into medication for antimalarials, so the little children that you saw that were arcing and seizing and were within hours of death and or brain damage could be turned around in 3 to 4 hours on $3 of medication.
Each one of those lives who they diagnosed as having malaria, most of them little children, were saved.
This trip to Uganda was an eye-opener for me to where my small little bit can have a huge impact.
When you see the simple lives these people live, and they're just so appreciative. They're just a beautiful, beautiful people in their hearts and spirits.
The exchanges of the heart, the smiles, the tenderness, the gratitude is overwhelming. I've been the lucky one. My life has been forever changed.
I had no idea how much impact you could make as an individual.
Whatever we can do, the light has been lit.
You can change a life through Medical Teams International.